Hi guys, so today I'm going to take you through goal setting and I'm going to show you how to create crystal clear goals to keep you on track and highly motivated. So this is going to be an extremely important part of this process, making sure that we've got them crystal clear goals that you're always aiming towards and you're always striving to achieve is going to make sure that one, you achieve what you want to out of this process of working with me. But two, it keeps you a little bit more motivated because you've always got something to aim towards. So whenever we goal set, I always like to follow the SMART principles. So I always like to make sure that they're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're realistic, and they're time bound. And then we always want to make sure that we also add a little bit of an emotional connection to this goal, because it'll just make sure it's a little bit more deep rooted, and then you're going to be a little bit more driven to make sure that you actually achieve these goals. So some examples. So a normal person might just say something along the lines of, I want to lose weight. They'll just say, I want to lose weight, so I'm going to start a diet. But after we use them SMART principles, it would sound something a little bit like this. I want to lose 8 kg and fit into a medium top over the next 12 weeks. And then we've got something specific. It's specific to the person who wants to achieve that. It's measurable because we've got the 8 kilos and the medium top to measure it against. It's achievable. This person can definitely achieve this over the next 12 weeks. It's realistic and it's time bound because we've got the 12 weeks. But then we can go one step further than just using these SMART principles. And then we can add in a bit of emotion to it. So then it would sound something like this. I want to lose 8 kg and fit into a medium top over the next 12 weeks so I feel more confident when I'm on holiday in June. So adding in that emotional connection, the confidence, then means that this person's just going to be a little bit more driven to actually achieve it because we've got an emotional element to their goal setting. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down a macro goal and a micro goal. So a macro goal is a slightly bigger, slightly longer term goal that we want to achieve. So this might be something that you want to achieve over the next 6 months or over the next 12 months. Following the SMART principles still, and then once we've got that written down, then we can break it down into a micro goal, so something that you want to achieve over the next 8 or 12 weeks. This does a couple of things. One, it's going to make sure that you're always on track to achieve that slightly longer term, slightly bigger goal. But two, it's also going to keep you a little bit more motivated to achieve that longer term goal, because 6 months or a year away is quite a long time away. So it might be quite hard to stay motivated and to stay motivated week in, week out in order to achieve that. Whereas if you've got something slightly shorter term, your micro goal that you're aiming towards, and you know that if you tick off that goal, then you're going to be halfway there, 3/4 of the way there to your macro goal. It's just going to keep you a little bit more interested, and it's just going to keep you a little bit more motivated over the long term. So studies have shown that if we write down our goals, we're over 40% more likely to achieve them. So the simple task of writing something down means that you're 40% more likely to achieve it. But what we want to make sure that we do is we write it down somewhere that we're going to see it every single day. So you might decide to write it in the front of your gym logbook. You might decide to write it in your journal, in your diary. You might decide to have it as the background on your phone, behind your work top computer, wherever you want it, but pretty much somewhere that you're going to see it every single day. And then studies have also shown that when we get external accountability with our goals, so when we tell other people about our goals, we're over 70% more likely to achieve it. So obviously, if you're watching this, you've signed up to online coaching with me. So I'm going to be your external accountability. So once we've got that nice and written down, then you can use the True Coach app. You can upload it into the goals area. I'll know what your goals are and you'll know what your goals are. So I can hold you accountable and you're holding yourself accountable to achieve them. If you also want to go one step further and you want to share your goals, maybe with your partners, maybe with family, maybe with close friends, then that's just going to add to it by giving you even more external accountability to make sure that you do achieve these goals. So that's goal setting. So what I want you to do now is to go through and set your macro goal, set your micro goal, make sure that we follow the SMART principles, make sure that there's an emotional element to it. And then once that's done, then we can upload it to the True Coach app.